24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Adrian College has once again been recognized for its commitment to engaged, experiential education by Colleges of Distinction, a one-of-a-kind guide for college-bound students. While higher education has changed over the past 20 years, Colleges of Distinction's selection process has stayed consistent in accepting only those that adhere to the 4 distinctions: engaged students, great teaching, vibrant community, and successful outcomes. Overlaid in the last few years have been a look into high-impact practices. They believe most critical to the student experience were the kinds of engaging experience that are found at Adrian College. To learn more, please visit adrian.edu.
I'm Matt Kibbe, the current student body president here at Adrian College. I chose AC because the campus simply feels like home. Everywhere I go, I know the amenities are there to help me succeed and get to the next level in my career. If you want to see what Adrian College has to offer, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Crosses over, back onto the far side. Rips a shot, she scores!
What if you didn't choose to become an Adrian College Bulldog? Surely you would have carried on with your education and could potentially be graduating elsewhere. But what would you have the honor of greeting Bruiser on campus? Would you have had the privilege of working alongside faculty that know your name? Would you have had the opportunity to learn and grow in an environment that is seeking the truth and dignity in all people? Would you have had a creative learning environment that is supportive of challenging you and achieving excellence in your academics, but also your personal and professional lives? This has been Adrian College's promise to us. Just as our families have promised to love us unconditionally and support us through the many peaks and valleys of our lives, Adrian offered a similar promise to us when they realized our potential by asking us to join them. While we have been busy navigating the many what-ifs of our time, none of which we could have imagined, we have indeed found the cane that holds our ribbons of excellence at Adrian to stand strong. Strength and tradition. A tradition that carries on from graduating class to graduating class. A symbolic reminder of the leadership carrying the motto, no victory without work. The Adrian College class of 2021 can proudly proclaim that we have earned our ribbon of excellence for persevering through a pandemic because of our hard work. We have had to learn how to best navigate the many what-ifs in uncharted times. While some of the what-ifs have been answered, it is now up to each of us to embrace and navigate on our own. What if I take that job? What if I decide to continue on for postgraduate endeavors? What if I decide this? What if I decide that? No matter what, you'll be able to face your tomorrow knowing that you are a member of a pack, the Adrian College Bulldogs class of 2021.
Part of the family here at Adrian College are the friends we've made. These friends have gone to games with you, shared late night tales with you, explored downtown with you, and joked around with you at Ritchie. They were in the library with you at midnight studying for the 8 a.m. exam you forgot to study for. And they're there when you cried because you failed that exam. These friends are your new family members now. You will stay in touch with them forever, even if it's just liking their Facebook post about the new puppy they just got. Parents, family, and friends, we cannot thank you enough for everything you have done for us. Thank you for the support and the opportunity for this moment to graduate from Adrian College. You have helped us reach our dreams and goals in life. Congratulations, class of 2021. We finally made it.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, got out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College has dozens of athletics programs, and winning is a staple on our campus. We have the culture of winning in and out of the classroom. This is a place where young men and women grow into professionals for life. Are you interested in learning more about the Bulldog experience? Visit adrianbulldogs.com and the Recruit Me tab to be recruited to play your sport of choice today. If you have what it takes, you could be a Bulldog in no time.
You're going to college. All the hard work's paid off. It's going to be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. New friends, new athletic teams, new musical groups, new student government to get involved in, 85 organizations. It's going to be amazing. And I think one of the first things that you'll realize when you get here, at least I hope this is the case, is that although academics are the most important thing, no doubt about it, got to take care of the academics, time management, not a kid anymore, right? Young adult. The college is a whole lot more than that in a place like this. It is an experience. College is an experience that will last you for the rest of your life. The relationships that you make here, the memories, the late night stuff, the whole 9 yards is just going to be great.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
We are live inside Nicolay Field on the beautiful campus of Adrian College as we have a rematch of last year's MIAA championship as the Hope Flying Dutchmen travel here to the campus of Adrian College to do battle with your Bulldogs. I'm Ryan Cuddy, joined alongside Mike Prane. Dave Van Giesen will be joining us here shortly. Mike, it's a kind of a gusty day, wind blowing out to right field, kind of some good news for left-handed hitters in this kind of weather, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, definitely. The flags in right field blowing directly out towards our softball field. So if you get a ball up in the air towards right field, it's going to be a deep one.
Yeah, Max Denny on the bump today for Adrian, leading the way for these Bulldogs in innings pitched this season, approaching 30 innings on the year. Denny coming in at a record of 2-1 on the season with an ERA just a shade over 4. Starting lineups for Hope, they will open up with Spencer Cable on the leadoff spot. He's DHing. Center field, Evan Mayday is batting second, and then he's followed by Kanan Bain in right field. This is going to be Bain. Batting cleanup, and at shortstop it is Brant Kim. Robbie Stoolsma is batting fifth. He's in left field. Grant Barrett follows him. He mans down first base. Caleb Reagan behind the plate bats seventh. Nolan Gardner at second base and Al Money at third base rounds out this batting order for Hope as we are just about underway.
Leading off for the Dutchman in the top half of the first inning is designated hitter number 3, Spencer Cable.
As Spencer Cable steps in, brisk day. Opening day around the majors. Opened up yesterday. As Denny works quickly and hurls in a first pitch strike to Spencer Cable. Denny working quickly and finding that outside part of the plate. 2 quick strikes to open up this afternoon. Denny misses high, 1-2.
Spencer Cable, leadoff hitter, and the 2-hitter Evan Mayday are the 2 guys you got to watch out for in the Hope lineup. Cable batting .444. So we see him swing and miss there for the first out. Bring up Evan Mayday coming in with a batting average of .477 this year.
Yeah, it's a tough dynamic duo at the top of this Hope lineup.
Now batting center fielder number 1, Evan Mayday.
But a strong start for Maxwell Denny as he opens up with a 4-pitch strike out of the Hope leadoff hitter as this one's fouled off the other way from the aforementioned Evan Mayday. Yeah, Mayday also with 5 triples also. Him and Tommy Miller of the Bulldogs. Ty Peck of the Bulldogs. Both tied for 5th in Division III in triples. Another 2-strike count for Denny as he misses that one low.
And that's something we want to do here with that wind blowing out. You really need to keep the ball down low to these hitters, especially the dangerous ones in the lineup.
This one, a high pop-up, shallow left field. Rogers is running in. The shortstop, Miller, will take it. And a quick 2-up, 2-down start to this one for Maxwell Denny.
Now batting the right fielder, number 13, Kanan Bain.
I like the aggressiveness there by Miller, but that ball should have been Rogers. Him coming in on it's a lot easier than Miller going back.
Bain on the season hitting .380 as he fouls off the first pitch. Hope comes into this game 10-6, 1-2 in conference play. Denny blows a fastball right by Bain there. Hope in Nicolay Field for the first time since they were here just a bit over a year ago in the MIAA championship game. Championship series as Denny misses there. But Denny pounding the strike zone early, getting ahead of these first 3 hitters he's seen. The 1-2 popped up. Shallow left field once again. This time Rogers does take it. And it's an easy breezy 1-2-3 start to this one for Maxwell Denny. As Sean Hoey comes out, he'll take the bump for Hope coming up after this.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is @Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
We're back inside Nicolay Field as Sean Hoey warming up for Hope. As here's the lineup Adrian will bring out against him. It will be Don Goods opening up in the leadoff spot. He's in right field. Thomas Miller at short. A.J. Miranda bats third and is at third. And David Cadreau in the cleanup spot will DH. Easton Rogers had a busy top of the first inning in left field. He bats fifth. Aaron Valentine bats sixth and is at first. Dylan Johnson will be behind the plate batting seventh. Andrew Atherton at second, and Ty Peck in center field will round out this lineup.
Leading off for the Bulldogs on the bottom of the first is right fielder number 14, Don Goods.
Adrian on a bit of a skid as well, dropped two of their last three. But did knock off Tryon earlier this week in a back and forth matchup. Hoey sitting on the first base side of the rubber will misfire on his first pitch of the afternoon. He works quick. It's a line shot into right, and that will drop. Don Goods with a bullet off the bat, and he will open up with a leadoff single here in the home half of the first.
Now batting the shortstop number 4, Thomas Miller.
Miller leading the team in average on the season with a .435 average. He's got 5 triples. As a throwback to first, sliding in easily there was Don Goods.
Goods on the season, 13 of 16 when it comes to stolen bases this year.
Got to pay close attention to him. This one's going to get away from the catcher, Reagan. Sliding in easily at second is Goods. And nobody out, and already a runner in scoring position for Adrian College. One-0 count to Miller. Dangerous hitter now. 2-0. Talked about Cable and Mayday at the top of the Hope lineup. Miller and Goods at the top of this Adrian lineup, also very productive. .435 average for Miller, .372 for Goods. 2-0 count. Fastball finds the outer part of the plate. The 2-1 wind still blowing heavy here inside the Nick as this one's popped into right field. It's going to be out of play, though, for Bane of Hope. Two count to Miller. Goods on second. He had a single and then advanced on a wild pitch. Miller calls time. Bench for Adrian, active and vocal here early on. The 2-2 is high. The count has run full on Thomas Miller. He leads this team in walks on the season. He's got 14. 4 ahead of Andrew Atherton in second on the team. The 3-2 fouled off.
Nice job battling there. That low pitch breaking ball as well. They're not afraid to throw a breaking ball with three balls to Miller, especially with the base open. That he's just needed to get a bat on and foul it off to stay alive.
So we'll do the 3-2 once more. Hoey stands on the first base side of the rubber. The 3-2. Swung on in, missed. Miller blown by. A fastball blows by Miller and a big first out for Hope. Good still standing on second as that brings in A.J. Miranda.
Now batting the third baseman, number 30, A.J. Miranda.
Miranda paces the team in home runs and RBIs. On the year, he's got 6 long balls, 24 runs driven in as well. First pitch is in the zone. 0-1 now to Miranda, someone you don't want to fall behind. As this one will plunk Miranda think that one got him in the shoulder. So the 0-1 pitch got away from Hoey, and now 2 runners on, only 1 down, as that brings in the designated hitter for Adrian.
Now batting designated hitter number 25, David Kedrow.
So we're going to get a mound visit now. Adrian looking to pounce on Hope here early.
Hope College coach Stu Fritz making a trip out to the mound. This is Stu's 29th season. This is the same as it is for Coach Rainey. So these two have battled many times throughout their nearly 30 years of baseball managing. And the Bulldogs are sending up designated hitter David Kedrow, who of late has been swinging a hot bat.
It's funny, we were talking before the game. I was standing with assistant coach of Adrian, Craig Prince, and Stu Fritz, and Stu said, "Prince, I think I've coached more games at Nicolay Field than you have."
Kedrow stands in with 2 on and only 1 away. Chopped in between first and second. It'll get through. Heading around third is Goods. He will slide in safe. Runners are now on the corners. 1 run scores, and Adrian takes an early 1-0 lead.
Nice piece of hitting there by Kedrow as second baseman was holding Goods on, so he had a pretty big hole on the right side.
Now batting the left fielder, number 26, Easton Rogers.
I just took what he was given, shot it the other way. Kedrow now with his 5th RBI on the season. He'll hold Kedrow on at first. He'll slide in safe. This one popped up. First baseman under it, that's Barrett. He makes the easy play. 2 gone now, as runners still stand on the corner.
I would remind my good friend Matt Kibbe that ball was hit straight up the silo, right to the first baseman. Now batting first baseman number 8, Aaron Valentine.
Valentine with runners on the corners, swung on and missed late on that 0-0 fastball.
Valentine hitting .303 this year in 15 games with 12 starts. He's got 1 double on the year with 7 RBIs.
Be nice to get that eighth one at least here. Picked up that runner at third.
That one missed high.
I don't think we've talked about Sean Huey yet. He's on for the 7th time this year. This is his 6th start. He's 3-0 in 24 2/3 innings pitched to lead the team. He's got an ERA of 3.65 and strikes out 12.04 batters per 9.
Looking to get 1 more out in this inning would be huge to keep this at just a 1-0 game. As Valentine up in the count, though, 2-1. Three and 1 now to Aaron Valentine. Looking to get that runner in from third. That's Miranda. They'll go back to Kedrow at first, who slides in. That 3-1 will miss high. Valentine walks and the bases are loaded with 2 away here in the bottom of the first. That brings in the backstop, Dylan Johnson, now for Adrian, looking to do some damage here for the Bulldogs.
Now batting the catcher, number 7, Dylan Johnson.
Hui now will work from the windup and delivers a first pitch ball. As Caleb Reagan for Hope wanted that strike, the backstop. The 1-0 finds the strike zone this time, 1-1. Up the middle, going to be a tough play for the shortstop, Kim. He'll get the out at second, and Hope avoids real potential danger. In the bottom of the first, Adrian, though, stretches across one. It's 1-0 after 1.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
Matt Kibbe, the current student body president here at Adrian College. I chose AC because the campus simply feels like home. Everywhere I go, I know the amenities are there to help me succeed and get to the next level in my career. If you want to see what Adrian College has to offer,
we're back here live inside Nicolay Field on Adrian College TV. Bulldogs with a 1-0 lead as David Kedrow had a RBI single that drove in Don Goods in the bottom of the first for Adrian. Maxwell Denny goes back to work and falls behind his first hitter tonight.
The batter is shortstop number 10, Brant Kim.
Kim,
for the first time this season, Goose, the sun is over the whole entire field.
There is a strange orb in the sky, Mr. Prang. Seems to be on fire. But yes, the warmth factor is welcome here at Nicolay Field.
Denny, who pounded the strike zone in the top of the first, falls behind Kim here 3-0 to open up the second. And a 4-pitch walk from Maxwell Denny to Brant Kim, and now Hope looking to answer back with a run of themselves to get this one back knotted up.
Now batting the left fielder, number 4, Robbie Sturzma.
Robbie Sturzma stands in. Denny will hurl in a first pitch strike. Wind still gusting here. The campus of Adrian College. 0-1 for Denny to Sturzma. This one will get away from the catcher Johnson, and an easy advancement to second for Brant Kim. And now still nobody out in Hope with a runner in scoring position already.
Well, Denny had success in the first inning because he was pounding the strike zone and making Hope have to put the ball in play. And he's not done that this inning, and so that's been his difficulty, and he's got a runner at second now with nobody out.
Down another hitter again, 2-1 also. Sturzma looks at a pitch low and outside, 3-1 for the Hope left fielder. In the driver's seat on this at bat, Denny looks over at Kim at second. Get me over fastball swung on and missed by Sturzma. Now the count runs full, 3-2. The 3-2 popped up into right field. Goods tracking under it. He will have it. Kim will tag from second to third, get there easily. And now one out, and Hope with a runner on third to bring up Grant Barrett.
Now batting first baseman number 8, Grant Barrett.
Barrett on the season, a .289 hitter. He's got 2 home runs, 10 RBIs to his name. He looks at strike one. Doesn't walk a lot, only 1 walk on the season compared to 14 strikeouts. He'll pop this one up. Miller will take control, and a big out number 2 for Denny, and that didn't allow the runner to tag either. So now 2 down for Maxwell Denny as he tries to tiptoe his way out of this inning.
Now batting the catcher number 7, Caleb Regan.
This is game 1 of the series. Tomorrow's doubleheader. It's supposed to be game 2 and 3, but that's been postponed. So we see strike 1 there to Reagan. They're going to now play that game Monday the 18th of April, so that kind of opens up some room to maybe pull a second starter out of the bullpen if needed. So I wonder if Michael Swanson, who's normally the game 2 starter of the series, is down in the bullpen.
Tough play for Miller at short, going to his right, throwing to his left, bounce, and he got him! What a stretch from Valentine! And Adrian gets out of the inning with no runs allowed on a huge play for Miller to Valentine to end the inning. As we head to the home half of the second here inside the Nick, Bulldogs lead at 1-0 over the visiting Flying Dutchman.
For Hope College in the top of the second, they get no runs on no hits, there were no errors, and 1 was.
Adrian College Television would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Carlton Lodge of Adrian. Carlton Lodge is sponsoring all ACTV broadcasts during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee in Adrian, Carlton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated indoor and outdoor pool, along with a 24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself. Adrian.
We're back here inside Nicolay Field on Adrian College TV. Bulldogs lead at 1-0. I'm Ryan Cuddy, joined alongside Mike Brain and Dave Van Giesen. Maxwell Denny tiptoeing his way out of danger in that last one.
Leading off for the Bulldogs in the bottom of the second inning is second baseman number 3, Andrew Atherton.
Atherton will take one off the shoulder. So the first pitch from Huey will get away from him here in the second, and another leadoff man on for Adrian.
Now batting center fielder number 6, Ty Peck. It's interesting when Ty Peck is batting with nobody out and a runner at first. You really never know what he's doing. He's likely to bunt, or maybe he'll swing and chop one and use that great speed of his to get on first base.
Yeah, you mentioned that great speed of him. He's got 5 triples. That's good for tied for third in all of Division III. So he'll check swing and it follows it off.
Peck batting .214 so far this season. Like I say, he's a dangerous hitter, especially in this situation.
The 1-1 up and in as Peck will get a near miss there. 2-1 now.
Almost became the third hits batsman of the game right there.
Huey not afraid to work inside on this Adrian lineup. Peck fouls that one off. Peck now needing to shorten up his swing. 2-2 count. Andrew Atherton at first. Back to Atherton. He slides in close play, but gets back safely. We're doing a good job of trying to keep these runners in check. Adrian has a team with 39 stolen bases on the year. This one gets away. Wild pitch. Easy advancement here for Atherton. Count runs full on Ty Peck. Still nobody out, and Atherton now standing on second. The 3-2 missed up and in. So Peck will walk. That puts some speed on the base. A full count walk, and that brings up Don Goods in the top of this Adrian lineup.
Now batting the right fielder, number 14, Don Goods. Now this marks the second inning of this game where Huey has put on 2 runners via either a hits batsman or a base on balls.
As here comes a bunt from Goods. Does his job, and no one at first, so looking to advance the runners, but he'll get on safely. The bases are loaded, and nobody is out. That brings up Thomas Miller.
Now batting the shortstop, number 4, Thomas Miller. And I was about to say, with walks and hit batsmen, that drives up your pitch count too. So Bulldogs doing well there in trying to raise Huey's pitch count. That may shorten his afternoon here.
Yeah, he's at 29 pitches so far. Only 15 of them are strikes.
Finds the inner part of the plate there on a big first pitch strike. Bases are full, nobody out. Second time already in this one, and we're only in the second inning that Adrian has had the bases loaded. Strike 2.
See, what I think you're seeing here, Mike, is because of that, the Bulldogs are taking a few pitches to make sure that he can get ahead of them. They're trying to get ahead in the count that way.
Good eye there from Thomas Miller.
Now going back to that bunt there, I think it was a mental error by the third baseman, because normally with the bunt on first and second, third baseman stays home, and it's the first baseman that charges. Hopefully you can get it out at third, but otherwise you got the second baseman over at first.
As Miller will go down looking, doesn't like the call, but it's a big out number one for Huey. As that brings up A.J. Miranda.
Now batting the third baseman, number 30, A.J. Miranda.
First pitch misses low, so still only one out. Whole lot of work to do for Sean Huey.
Yeah, it would be nice if the Bulldogs could throw a double into this mess and we could see them all run the bases.
Miranda to second. This might get Hope out of the inning. Over to second, back to first. It's a huge inning-ending double play for Hope. And we remain at a 1-0 game here inside the Nick. The Bulldogs load up the bases for the second time in 2 innings, but once again fail to scratch across any runs. 1-0 Bulldogs on top.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Off for Hope in the top half of the third inning is second baseman number 6, Nolan Gardner.
As Max Denny hurls in a first pitch strike to open up the third inning to Nolan Gardner. That one missed. Denny continuing to work quickly. Can't find the zone there. 2-1. This one fly to center. Ty Peck going back and makes a tough grab at the warning track. Nolan Gardner put a drive into that one, but to dead center, and Ty Peck had enough room to chase it down.
Now batting third baseman number 2, Al Money. Well, we've seen now 2 fly balls, one to right and one to center, and you can tell that that wind is definitely playing havoc with it, and so it's going to be a tough afternoon for the outfielders here today, especially in left and right field, because that ball is just tailing away from them.
Another one to center. Peck, a little more routine this time, is under it. And that's a pop out for Alimony.
Now batting the designated hitter number 3, Spencer Cable. Again, on both of those balls, Ty went back to where he thought it was going to be, and notably it ended up about 10 feet. and he did it well both times to make the adjustment, but it was 10 feet to his left as that wind is just knocking him down and taking them towards the right field alley.
Spencer Cable looks at an 0-1 ball. Cable fouls off right behind home plate, 1-2. Denny looking for a routine 1-2-3 inning. He's a strike away from getting that and putting this Adrian lineup right back out on the field. Two runs full as Denny misses outside 3-2. 2 away, nobody on for the Flying Dutchman as they still trail this one 1-0. Chopped on the ground. Valentine will take it. Miscommunication. Tried to flip it to either Denny or the covering second baseman, Atherton. But no one there to make the play at first, and legging out a infield single is Spencer Cable.
Now batting center fielder number 1, Evan Mayday. To be honest with you, I don't think that was so much a miscommunication as just nobody could get where they needed to be on that one because it was such a slow bouncing ball. Denny hopped off the mound about as fast as you could, but he couldn't get to first base in time, and neither could Atherton.
And Atherton playing deep second base, and that's kind of a ball that took Valentine off the first base line, but it was still hit hard enough where he's got to charge that.
Then he checks over at first. Denny looking over lefty on lefty as Evan Mayday stands in. Then he misses inside, 2-1 to the center fielder for Hope. This will get away from Johnson, and it will allow Cable to easily advance up to second in what was looking like a routine inning for Maxwell Denny. It's got a little bit more complicated with Cable now standing on second. 3-1 as well. We have a little meeting going on here. Seems like that's all cleared up.
I don't know if it's cleared up. I think we've agreed to disagree. It was on that one pitch there. Our umpire turned just like he was going to make a strike call, and then he did not. But I'm sure from the dugout over there, the angle that Adrian had, they thought he called that a strike. So, and even if he didn't, Coach Rainey wanted to remind him that it looked good enough that he should have called it a strike.
3-2 fouled away. So Hope stays alive in this inning for now. 3-2 count. Runner on second. Denny delivers, and it'll be a 3-2 walk. That brings up Kanan Bain for Hope.
Now batting the right fielder, number 13, Kanan Bain.
First and second all of a sudden for Hope. Still 2 away, though, so Denny 1 pitch away from ending the top of the third. This one chopped to second. Tough play from Atherton over to Valentine, just in time at first. As Bain trying to slide in head first and beat the throw, but could not. And Denny ends the top of the third. The Bulldogs still with a 1-0 lead here on Adrian College TV.
You're going to college. All the hard work's paid off. It's going to be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. New friends, new athletic teams, new musical groups, new student government to get involved in, 85 organizations. It's going to be amazing. And I think one of the first things that you'll realize when you get here, at least I hope this is the case, is that although academics are the most important thing, no doubt about it, got to take care of the academics, time management, not a kid anymore, right? Young adult. The college is a whole lot more than that in a place like this. It is an experience. College is an experience that will last you for the rest of your life. The relationships that you make here, the memories, the late night stuff, the holes.
We're back here live inside Nicolay Field on Adrian College TV. Bulldogs command a 1-0 lead as we are about to open up the bottom of the third inning. It's David Cadreau. He's driven in the only run of the game so far. Came back in the first inning. So on right back in front of us, 0-1.
The leadoff batter for the Bulldogs in the bottom of the third is designated hitter number 25, David Cadreau.
Oh, 1 just missed outside, 1-1. Nearly pretty much a check swing, grounder to first, easy play as Barrett flips over to Huey. And that'll put the first out of this bottom of the third on the board.
Now batting left fielder, number 26, Easton Rogers.
Easton Rogers popped out to first in his first plate appearance. Looks at a first pitch strike. Adrian is in search of win number 12 on the year. This would also be their 4th conference win of the season. Check swing, did he go? No, he did not. Three and one now to Easton Rogers with 1 away. The 3-1. Another hit batter. Rogers wears this one on the left arm. So with one out, another free base runner is given to Adrian.
Now batting the first baseman, number 8, Aaron Valentine.
Valentine stands in. He walked in his opening plate appearance. Chops this one on the ground to third. Money there. Over to second. Not in time. Back to first. Valentine beats out the throw as it skipped to Barrett. Over at first.
Yeah.
So runners now first and second, only one out and more traffic on the base paths for Adrian College.
It's going to go as a fielder's choice.
Yeah, the bottom line is Kedro, or excuse me, Easton Rogers just beat that throw down there to second base. Got the clear safe call, and then that little detour allowed Valentine to beat it out at first. Now batting the catcher, number 7, Dylan Johnson.
Johnson couldn't make anything happen with the bases loaded in the first. Now he's got runners at first and second here in the third. Johnson fouled off. Rogers at second, Valentine at first. He had to work from the stretch a lot this afternoon already, but only one run allowed so far to this point. 0-1 in there for a strike, 0-2. The 0-2. Hit up the middle. 6, 4, 3, and it's another inning-ending double play for the Flying Dutchman. As more traffic on the base paths for Adrian, but they can't scratch across any runs as we head to the fourth. It's still 1-0 Bulldogs on top.
For the Bulldogs in the bottom of the third, they get.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College has dozens of athletics programs, and winning is a staple on our campus. We have the culture of winning in and out of the classroom. This is a place where young men and women grow into professionals for life. Are you interested in learning more about the Bulldog experience? Visit adrianbulldogs.com and the Recruit Me tab to be recruited to play your sport of choice today. If you have what it takes, you could be a Bulldog in no time.
Maxwell Denny warming up to get this fourth inning underway as he is set to face Kim Sturzma and Barrett, the 4, 5, 6 hitters in this lineup for the Flying Dutchman. 0-1
Leading off for the Dutchman in the top of the fourth is shortstop number 10, Brant Kim.
So Kim will be first pitch swinging. 0-1 for Denny. This one chopped up the middle as Miller roams to his left, and an easy play on to first gets Kim for out number 1.
Now batting the left fielder number 4, Robbie Sturzman.
So a quick first out for Denny. He goes back to pounding the strike zone. A 1 missed high, 1-1. Robbie Sturzma looks on as he will take ball 2. Defense pretty much playing straight up. Wind still blowing here on the campus of Adrian College. This one popped straight up, high up in the air in foul territory. Valentine looks like he has room, and he does. Out number 2 for Denny here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting the first baseman, number 8, Grant Barrett.
Barrett looks at ball 1. Pop fly. This one's going to have a drift foul out of play.
One thing we were joking about before the game with head coach Stu Fritz of Hope is he said, if I ever get turf at our field, I'm going to put more than 2.5 inches of foul territory down there.
This one sneaks through the hole into right for Barrett. A 2-out base runner now for Hope as that steps in Caleb Regan.
Now batting the catcher, number 7, Caleb Regan. Well.
Denny's still in search of his first 1-2-3 inning since the first. Won't get it in this one as he will fire in a first pitch strike to the backstop for Hope. Oh, 1 fouled off. Nolan Gardner's on deck. So he'd be up if Regan can keep the line moving in the top half of the 4th inning. The 0-2. This one into left center field. Peck will make the play as he calls off Rogers, and that will end the inning. As a 2-out single does no harm, we head to the home half of the 4th here on Adrian College TV. 1-0, Bulldogs still on top.
Adrian College has once again been recognized for its commitment to engaged, experiential education by Colleges of Distinction, a one-of-a-kind guide for college-bound students. While higher education has changed over the past 20 years, Colleges of Distinction's selection process has stayed consistent in accepting only those that adhere to the 4 distinctions: engaged students, great teaching, vibrant community, and successful outcomes. Overlaid in the last few years have been a look into high-impact practices. They believe most critical to the student experience were the kinds of engaging experience that are found at Adrian College. To learn more, please visit adrian.edu.
We're back live here on Adrian College TV inside Nicolay Field. Bulldogs with a 1-0 lead over the visiting Hope Flying Dutchmen. So I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in to Adrian College TV. Make sure to subscribe to Adrian College TV on YouTube, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Instagram and Twitter to never miss any of your favorite Adrian College Bulldog athletics.
Leading off for the Bulldogs in the bottom of the fourth is the second baseman, number 3, Andrew Atherton.
Atherton was hit by a pitch in his first plate appearance. That came back in the second inning. One of 3 Adrian batters to be plunked today. First pitch at the bottom of the fourth will miss inside. 1-1. Atherton will swing and miss. Atherton comes into the game with 10 hits on the season. 2 doubles. He's got 1 homer, 6 RBIs as well. The 2-2 in there for strike 3 on the outside part of the plate. I think Atherton may have known right as that one went by. A quick turn, and that is the first out here in the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting center fielder number 6, Ty Peck.
Peck first pitch swinging will foul it off. Peck up the middle to the shortstop, Kim, roaming to his left. Peck with speed beats it out. A routine ground ball, and Ty Peck showing off his blazing wheels and legs out an infield single.
Now batting right fielder number 14, Don Goods. Well, Peck hit that ground ball, and there was just a momentary, and I mean momentary, bobble by Brant Kim, and that cost him because that's the difference of out and safe at first base.
So instead of 2 outs and nobody on, we got 1 out and 1 on. With the top of the lineup up for Adrian College, as a first pitch strike will go by Goods. Goods 2 for 2 today with a pair of singles. He's also scored the only run. Runner goes. Pitch missed outside. Peck slides in safe. It's a stolen base for Ty Peck. And now the Bulldogs have a runner in scoring position with only 1 out. Peck now 7 of 7 on the year in stolen bases. The 1-1. Goods popped it straight up. This won't leave the infield. Kim camping under it. Wind making it tough for him, but he makes the play for out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 4, Thomas Miller. Once again, the Bulldogs looking for that elusive 2-out hit to bring a run home. That's those have been hard to come by this season for the Bulldogs. And
that's a balk.
Well, we're going to get our base, and it's going to be due to an error as it gets away. But that's as good as a balk, I guess.
It got away from Gardner at second for Hope. It allowed Pack with that crazy speed to advance to third. So 2 down for Thomas Miller. Miller looks at a first pitch strike. He has a pair of strikeouts to his name in this one.
Well, you know, Mike, the definition of a balk in the rule book is that it's an act that a pitcher does to deceive the runner. In that time, I don't think he really deceived the runner, but he may have deceived his second baseman because he was surprised at how fast that ball got on him.
Miller fouls another one off. 1-2. Looking to avoid more danger is Sean Huey. 1-2 count. Miller fouls it off the other way. So the 1-2 once more. Huey working out of the windup. Kicks and delivers, missed just outside. Took a couple of steps to his dugout, hoping he was going to get the call. Didn't, and it's 2-2. This one missed outside. Count runs full now on the Adrian shortstop. The 3-2, Miller right back up the middle, and that'll score Pack from third. It's a 2-out RBI single for Thomas Miller, and Adrian extends their lead to 2.
Now batting third baseman number 30, A.J. Miranda. No, nice piece of hitting there by Miller. He just got his bat on the ball and bounced it right up the middle and got that run in. So there's that big 2-out hit that we've been looking for. And Miller comes through in this situation and picks up another Bulldog run.
Adrian's been threatening with 2 outs a lot this game, but haven't been able to convert until now. That pitch missed low, 1-0. Fouled off by Miranda. Miranda grounded out into a bases-loaded double play in the second, which ended the inning for Hope. Also was hit by a pitch in the first. Count is even 1-1. With Miller on first, they'll go back and take a look at him. He slides in easy. The 1-1. It's going to bounce to the plate. Miller is going to swipe second as it gets away from Regan. Now a runner on scoring position, and anything into the outfield, Miller should be able to score on it from second. Miranda follows another one off the other way. 2-2. With 2 outs and a runner on second for Adrian College. Trying to stretch out their lead even more. They got 1 in the first and have scratched across another here in the fourth. The 2-2 fouled off. First matchup of the season for these two squads. They met in the MIAA championship a season ago. As of course the Bulldogs won that and then eventually made it to the College World Series as well on a wild ride last summer for this Bulldogs squad. 2-2 count. Again with 2 away. This one will get through. Third and short. Coming up throwing will be Sturzma. It's going to be cut off. Sliding in safe is Miller. And it's another run for the Bulldogs. An RBI single for A.J. Miranda. And they stretch their lead out to 3.
Now batting designated hitter number 25, David Kedrow. And again, wildness plaguing Huey here today. Between walks, hits, batters, and wild pitches. That wild pitch moved Miller up into scoring position, and the base hit allows him to score.
First pitch swinging was David Kedrow. He fouled it off. Kedrow with an RBI single in the first. That opened up the scoring. And we had nothing until this inning. On the ground to short. Easy play for Kim as we are going to get, I believe, a interference from the catcher. Regan is trying to get out of the box was Kedrow. So what should have ended the inning for Hope. Instead, Adrian stays alive and now has 2 runners
the
on.
Left fielder number 26, Easton Rogers. What happened there is I think the swing of Kedrow actually touched the mitt, and that's how the interference occurred. And that will also go as an error against the Hope catcher. And so any runs now scored would be unearned after the first 2 were earned. And hopefully the Bulldogs can add on here.
Easton Rogers can't connect on that cut. Now goes down 0-2 in the count. Six hits for Adrian, 2 for Hope. The Bulldogs lead at 3-0. A big strikeout there for Huey. Stops the bleeding at just 2 runs in this bottom of the 4th, but the Bulldogs do stretch out their lead as they are on top of the visiting Hope Flying Dutchman 3-0 here inside Nicolay Field.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
Number 6, Nolan Gardner.
Nolan Gardner will look at the first pitch here in the top of the 5th. Missed outside for a ball, 1-0 for Max Denny as he now works with a 3-0 lead. Hurls in a 1-0 fastball for a strike as David Kedrow got the party started for Adrian in the first inning with an RBI single, and then Thomas Miller and A.J. Miranda both had a pair of RBI singles in the bottom of the 4th. That's what has us here at a 3-0 lead on Adrian College TV as sun's starting to go away a bit here on the campus of Adrian College. This one into center field. Peck is going to be moving back, but makes the play for out number 1. It's the second time Gardner has flew out to Peck.
Now batting the third baseman, number 2, Al Money.
First pitch strike delivered to Al Money, the third baseman for Hope.
You got a quick check of Major League Baseball here. As the next pitch is a strike to Money. But looking at it, the biggest upset on opening day so far is only one game has been postponed, considering the kind of spring we've had. But the one game that was postponed is Milwaukee at the Wrigley Field to face the Cubs. So for those of you that were wondering why tomorrow's doubleheader is already canceled, here it comes. That should be over the lake in about 2 or 3 hours. So
we have another MIAA score. Olivet is up 3-0 at Calvin. In the bottom of the 6th, Olivet is the home team.
One-two count to Al Money as he will go down looking. A backwards K delivered from Max Denny to Al Money. 2 up, 2 down here in the visitors' half of the 5th.
now batting designated hitter number 3, Spencer Cable. It's a case of some excessive window shopping there. That one was right down Broadway, but I think the batter, Money, thought it was high, but it looked like a good pitch.
It's the top of the lineup up now for Hope. It's Spencer Cable. chops this to Valentine to first. Easy play. He'll take it himself, and it's a routine 1-2-3 inning for Maxwell Denny. As we head to the bottom of the fifth here on Adrian College TV, your Bulldogs still hold a 3-0 lead over the visiting Flying Dutchman.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
We're back live here inside Nicolay Field as it's going to be Aaron Valentine who will open up here in the bottom of the fifth for Adrian. Bulldogs up 3-0 on Hope. As it's still Sean Huey on the mound for the Flying Dutchman. Misses outside and low on this first delivery of the bottom of the fifth.
Leading off for Adrian in the bottom of the fifth is first baseman number 8, Aaron Valentine.
One in there for a strike on the inner part of the plate, 1-2. As Valentine is late on that fastball, so he'll go down swinging to open up the home half of the fifth.
Now batting the catcher number 7, Dylan Johnson.
Was the 5th strikeout of the game for Huey. Johnson quickly goes down 0-2. Foul off. Either early on in this inning, though, pounding the strike zone with effectiveness, which we've seen he's kind of been hasn't had his total command here so far this afternoon. Good job by Johnson to stay alive on that one. So 2 straight miss outside for Huey. Runs the count even with 1 away to Dylan Johnson for the Bulldogs. Johnson will go down looking, back-to-back strikeouts to open up the bottom of the 5th for Huey. That's 3 in a row if you account Easton Rogers ending last inning on a strikeout as well.
Batter second baseman number 3, Andrew Atherton.
Atherton, his first pitch swinging and pops it foul.
Now the Bulldogs here in danger of going out 1-2-3 for the first time today. And you mentioned that Hui has been wild. The Bulldogs have, on the other hand, left 7 runners on base so far. So he's done a good job of being good when he has to be. And he's competed well here despite the number of stressful pitches that he's had to throw. And he's kept hope in this game at 2-0.
Couldn't get Atherton to chase there. So 1-2. Well, out of that one, Atherton looked at it upstairs, 2-2. Bulldogs got 1 in the first and 2 in the fourth. Hope still looking to scratch one across against Max Denny. The 2-2 missed outside. Count runs full. The 3-2 delivery, and it will get away from Huey. That will be a full count walk for Andrew Atherton to keep this inning alive.
Now batting center fielder number 6, Ty Peck.
Peck with a walk and a single so far.
That single was all courtesy of his feet because he hit a pretty routine ground ball to the shortstop, but the speed of Peck just flat beat it out.
Oh, 1 fouled off by Peck, 0-2. The 0-2 back over to Atherton. At first he slides in safe. Close play though.
Yeah, the way he reacted to that pickoff, you might get the impression that he is thinking about running here.
The 0-2, he does go. Throw is going to be late. Atherton slides in safely. Another stolen base for the Bulldogs, and now with 2 outs, there's a runner in scoring position as the pitch missed high to Ty Peck. So the count is now 1-2.
Once again, the Bulldogs in a situation where they need a big 2-out hit here. And Peck is down in the count, so they'll have to battle back.
Peck will swing on and miss. So the stolen base for Atherton proves to be no harm for Hope as the Bulldogs leave another man on, and they lead it 3-0 as we head into the 6th.
For the Bulldogs in the bottom of
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Matt Kibbe, the current student body president here at Adrian College. I chose AC because the campus simply feels like home. Everywhere I go, I know the amenities are there to help me succeed and get to the next level in my career. If you want to see what Adrian College has to offer, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
We're back live here on Adrian College TV. Bulldogs with a 3-0 lead over the visiting Hope Flying Dutchman.
Leading off for the Dutchman in the top of the sixth is center fielder number 1, Evan Mayday.
As Mayday stands in. That one missed low and inside. One 0 will miss. This one swung on to right as it was hit a long way, but a little too far out in front of it and hooked it foul. This one, he got a lot of, swung on deep to right field and gone. Evan Mayday a little too early on the first pitch. That one, he got every stitch of. And he puts Hope on the board with a solo shot to right. It's 3-1.
Now batting the right fielder, number 13, Kanan Bain.
This one is going to be foul. As Bain was first pitch swinging.
It's kind of a weird hit down to the third base line there. At least from the sound of it, it hit the bat square, but it acted like it really just kind of hit the end of the bat and just kind of fluttered out there.
Bain to third. Easy play for Miranda over to first. And the first out of the inning for Maxwell Denny. So a nice response after allowing the leadoff solo shot to Evan Mayday.
Now batting the shortstop, number 10, Brant Kim.
Kim over to short. Easy play for Miller. So one shortstop grounds out to another. And quickly 2 away now for Denny.
Now batting the left fielder, number 4, Robbie Sturzma.
Sturzma's first pitch swinging at an off-speed pitch from Denny. Too far out in front, 0-1. Quickly now 0-2. A 3-pitch strikeout from Denny to Sturzma to end the inning. As Hope, though, has a leadoff solo shot from Evan Mayday to put themselves on the board. Bulldogs, though, still up 2 as we head to the bottom of the 6th.
For Hope College in the top of the 6th.
Back live inside Nicolay Field. Bulldogs with a 3-1 lead over the visiting Hope Flying Dutchmen.
Leading off for the Bulldogs in the bottom of the sixth is right fielder number 14, Don Goods.
So the top of the lineup will open us up here in the bottom of the sixth.
It would be remiss not to mention what a great job Maxwell Denny did in the top of this inning, as the leadoff batter hit a home run, and then he just got back on the mound and just kept pumping strike after strike at the Dutchman and got him 1, 2, 3. And that's so hard to do, because when a guy hits a home run like that, so often you see the pitcher who tries to get picky now, just, and then you further complicates the issue with walks and hit batsmen and things of that nature. So great job by Denny to shake it off and just come right at him.
Yeah, ended emphatically, too, with a 3-pitch strikeout to Robbie Sturzma to end that inning. Goods is 2 for 3 in this one. He's got a run scored. Ropes this one, but a leaping play by Kim at short. And that will take a lead off, at least single away from Don Goods.
Now batting the shortstop number 4, Thomas Miller. Well, Goods hit it like a bullet, and he just got it, but you can't square the ball up any better than that. And if Don can keep in the ball like that, he's going to have a hefty batting average by the end of the season, I guarantee you. But nice play by the shortstop, Brant Kim.
Chopper to third. And this one will not be caught by the first baseman, Barrett, as Money's throw was a little short. Miller was busting down the first base line. It was going to be a close play either way. But Barrett can't come up with the catch, and it's a one-out base runner for the Bulldogs.
How about third baseman number 30, A.J. Miranda? Yeah, Money made the throw, and I think the big problem there was that the first baseman, Grant Barrett, thought that throw was going to be lower than it was, and then it ended up just being at his knees, and it went right to his glove, and it just popped out. Kind of handcuffed him down there at first base.
One-out base runner for the Bulldogs. Miranda takes a pitch for ball one.
Again, despite not getting the out, the other problem is it puts another speedy Bulldog runner on the bases that you're going to have to pay attention to, and again, take advantage of his speed to get home if the Bulldogs can pick up a hit or two here.
One miss low. 2-1 now to the 3-hole hitter, A.J. Miranda. The 2-1, Miranda is going to not get hit by a pitch. Umpire calls a foul ball. And now we're going to have another discussion. I think they want to see the mark maybe on the hand of Miranda. He seems pretty convinced that one tagged him.
Well,
I think they're going to rule it a foul ball.
Yeah, Miranda seemed to be pretty sure that he got hit there, but.
So instead of runners on first and second, we'll still have Miranda in the box with Miller at first. 2-2 is the count now. Huey delivers as Miranda can't pull back. He'll strike out. Throwback to first. Miller slides back just in time. So it's a big out, number 2.
Now batting designated hitter number 25, David Kedrow.
Miller back at first easily as Kedrow, remember back in the 4th inning, had that interesting play where on the swing hit Regan's mitt behind home plate, and that would have been the end of the inning for the Flying Dutchman, but instead it allowed runners on first and second as he puts a high fly ball into left, as it will stay in the park though, and it's an easy play for Sturzma to end the inning. We head to the 7th. Still, it's a 2-run lead for your Bulldogs over the visiting Flying Dutchman.
For Adrian College in the bottom.
What if you didn't choose to become an Adrian College Bulldog? Surely you would have carried on with your education and could potentially be graduating elsewhere. But what would you have the honor of greeting Bruiser on campus? Would you have had the privilege of working alongside faculty that know your name? Would you have had the opportunity to learn and grow in an environment that is seeking the truth and dignity in all people? Would you have had a creative learning environment that is supportive of challenging you and achieving excellence in your academics, but also your personal and professional lives? This has been Adrian College's promise to us. Just as our families have promised to love us unconditionally and support us through the many peaks and valleys of our lives, Adrian offered a similar promise to us when they realized our potential by asking us to join them. While we have been busy navigating the many what-ifs of our time, none of which we could have imagined, we have indeed found the cane that holds our ribbons of excellence at Adrian to stand strong. Strength and tradition. A tradition that carries on from graduating class to graduating class. A symbolic reminder of the leadership carrying the motto, no victory without work. The Adrian College class of 2021 can...
The 7th inning is first baseman number 8, Grant Barrett.
So Grant Barrett will step into the batter's box as Maxwell Denny will deliver his 82nd pitch of the afternoon, misses inside to open up the 7th. Ball 2 delivered from Denny. Denny finds the outside corner, strike 1. Bulldogs with a 2-run lead, but they've left 10 runners on base. It's allowed hope to hang around as Denny will blow one by Barrett there. Three, 2. The 3-2 is going to be a ball, and that will be the 4th walk of the day delivered from Denny. Almost looked like the umpire was thinking about ringing up. Barrett chose not to.
Now batting the catcher, number 7, Caleb Regan. Well, he was more than thinking about it. He took 2 steps into his strike call and then changed his mind.
So that brings up Caleb Regan, and now he'll look at strike 1. The 0-1 from Denny to Regan. Pop straight up. Valentine will call it. He's got it in the first base line. And out number 1 for Maxwell Denny.
Now batting second baseman, number 6, Nolan Gardner.
Gardner's flew out to center a pair of times this afternoon. Strike 1 sent in from Denny.
Bulldogs starting to get some guys up in the bullpen here.
Fouled off.
But they sure would like to at least get out of this inning with Denny and shorten the need to use their bullpen. Again, Mike touched on this a little bit. Bullpen a little bit stronger since they're not playing tomorrow and going to wait till Monday for their next games.
Chopped on the ground to second, as they'll only get one. Atherton over to Valentine. So that will advance Barrett up to second with 2 outs now.
Now batting third baseman number 2, Al Money.
Denny now over the 90 pitch mark. This will be his 93rd of the afternoon, and it's a strike.
Yeah, with the deep bullpen, one of the people warming up down there is Michael Swanson, who's supposed to start game 1 of tomorrow's doubleheader, but that's been postponed to Monday the 18th.
Chopped on the ground to short. Easy play for Miller. Over to first, a little high. Valentine had to come off the bag. As beating out the throw was Al Money. And now runners on the corner with 2 away.
Now batting designated hitter number 3, Spencer Cable.
Top of the lineup.
Yeah, that is a tough error for the Bulldogs because with it being in the top of the lineup, if Cable can get on, that's going to bring up Mayday, and that's not the guy you want to see with runners on base.
First pitch missed low. Barrett's at third. Money's at first. Cable in the batter's box. Money represents the tying run. Cable's the leading run, as he now is ahead in the count 2-0. Getting a little bit of danger territory here in this top of the 7th for the Bulldogs. The 2-0 missed inside. 3-0 with Mayday on deck, who homered in his last plate appearance in the 6th. Does Cable have the green light? He'll be taken all the way for a strike, 3-1. The 3-1 will miss. That will walk 'em loaded with Evan Mayday at the plate. 2 away in the top of the 7th. We're going to have a mound visit before this matchup between Denny and Mayday. So yeah, that one error on the throw from Miller to Valentine. It's giving Hope extra life. As that will be the day for Maxwell Denny. He goes a strong 6 2/3, only allowing 1, but leaves them loaded here in the top of the 7th.
Number 1, Evan Mayday.
Here we go. Jacob Hanoyan in on relief for Maxwell Denny. It's Evan Mayday at the plate. Bases loaded, 2 away. Ball 1. Hanoyan just missing on that first pitch. One as that one missed up. We're going to have a meeting. Hope arguing that Evan Mayday might have gotten hit on the elbow. Second time this afternoon we've seen a close call on a hit by pitch. They are going to reward a hit by pitch. A run will score. It is now a 3-2 game, as that will bring up Kanan Bain, as the bases are still loaded for the Flying Dutchman. Greg Rainey trying to
might change it.
Figure out that hit by pitch. Maybe also wondering a few innings ago.
I understand how we have a discussion here, but not in the last one. And the guy was in the same spot.
Adrian still on top, 3-2. But Hope in the top of the 7th. As the tying run on third leading run on second. They've also got Mayday at first. Bain takes a first pitch ball. Chopped on the ground to second. Atherton there, over to first, and a big out number 3 as the Bulldogs hold on to the lead 3-2 as it's stretch time here at the Nick. A big sigh of relief for Adrian College. They lead at 3-2.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
Matt Kibbe, the current student body president here at Adrian College. I chose AC because the campus simply feels like home. Everywhere I go, I know the amenities are there to help me succeed and get to the next level in my
16?
Yeah. We're back live inside Nicolay Field. 3-2 lead for the Bulldogs as we are about to enter the bottom of the 7th as it's Owen Crezon now taking the bump for Hope and on relief for Sean Huey. Went 6 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, all earned. Was tiptoeing in and out of danger for a good portion of this one. Got out of a couple different bases loaded jams.
Ladies and gentlemen, now pitching for Hope College is number 16, Owen Crezon. Crezon in place of Sean Huey. Leading off for the Bulldogs in the bottom of the 7th is left fielder number 26, Easton Rogers.
Rogers, first pitch swinging, can't connect. Out in front, 0-2.
For Crezon, this is his 6th appearance of the season. He's 2-1 with a 4.35 ERA. For the Dutchman, he's worked 20 innings so far this season.
Looking to punch out Easton Rogers here as misses low, 2-2. Uh, 2-2 to Rogers, misses outside, and the count is ran full. 3-2 for the Bulldogs left fielder. As this one will just miss. It's a leadoff full count walk for Easton Rogers to open up the home half of the 7th.
Now batting the first baseman, number 8, Aaron Valentine.
Showing bunt was Valentine, but he pulled it back as pitch missed outside. Throw back to first, and Rogers was back with ease as Valentine's got a walk, fielder's choice, and a strikeout in this one. Paying close attention to Rogers over at first. Valentine showing bunt. This time he'll lay it down. Easy play over to first. So Valentine advances the runner with only one out now. Easton Rogers stands on second.
Now batting the catcher, number 7, Dylan Johnson. Good job by Valentine there to get that bunt down. Advance the runner.
Adrian playing a little small ball here in the 7th.
Yeah, they've got to find a way to get that run back here.
Looking for a little more insurance.
Because well, I'm sure what they were really hoping was they were going to get out of the 7th inning and then bring on Hanoi for a 6-out save, and now it's going to have to be 7. So that's using him a little long compared to his role throughout the season.
This one tagged into right. It will be just foul.
Well, it hit the yellow piping there on top of the fence. That meant it was just about a foot foul. As we've mentioned many times this season, not a lot of room in the left and right field foul area by the fence.
So Johnson has to step back into the batter's box after nearly having extra bases. Good eye from Johnson laying off. That one tailed way outside.
Crislin seems to be trying to work Johnson on that outside corner, which he delivers. That one's outside as well. I'm not sure that's the best strategy in the fact that with the runner at second base, the second baseman is pretty much right on the bag, and that leaves a huge hole out there where you could slap one to right field and get the run in.
3-1 count with Rogers on second. Dylan Johnson in the batter's box. Owen Creason looks on and delivers. Johnson fouls this one off out of play. Johnson 0 for 3 to this point today. Has himself on a full count. 3-2. Hits it the other way. Foul. As Johnson looks like he's asking for another catcher interference, possibly. So we're going to get ourselves another meeting. Let's see. The end result will be here.
Yeah, too bad we can't go to the video monitor. Take a look at that one. But again, Dylan right away turned around and looked at the umpire as if my bat was stopped there. I guess the good thing is he got enough bat on the ball there to make it a foul ball, so at least we get to do it again.
So nothing does come of the potential catcher interference. Johnson steps back in and another full count. The 3-2. Johnson lifts it into right field, and this one will drop. One hop off the wall. Coming in to score with these will be Easton Rogers. It's a stand-up RBI double. And the Bulldogs go back up 2. It's 4-2 on a big shot from Dylan Johnson.
Now batting the second baseman, number 3, Andrew Atherton. Well, turns out that was a fortuitous non-call there, as that ball was stroked into right field all the way to the wall, and it was a double for the Bulldog catcher driving in a run, and we lead 4-2 now. So our 2-run lead is back on the board.
Still only one out. Adrian looking to potentially add more, as it's Andrew Atherton taking ball 1. The 1-0 finds the inside part of the zone for a strike, 1-1. Ty Peck awaits on deck, and then that'll go back up to the top of the lineup card for Adrian College as their strike 2 hurled on in. Easton Rogers scored on a leadoff walk, had a leadoff walk, and then sack bunt from Aaron Valentine pushed him to second, and then Dylan Johnson with an RBI double to put Adrian back up 2. Looking for more, though, here in the bottom of the 7th. Chopped on the ground to short Kim there. Easy play onto first. There's out number 2. So that brings in Ty Peck.
Now batting center fielder number 6, Ty Peck.
Dylan Johnson was forced to hold at second due to the ground ball being to the left side. Check swing, Peck didn't go, but it's going to get away from the catcher, Regan. That will allow Johnson to get up to third. So 2 away, runner 90 feet away from stretching the lead to 3 for Adrian College. Peck chops it to third. Money has it over to Barrett at first, and that will end the inning. But an RBI double from Dylan Johnson puts Adrian back up 2. We head to the 8th. We got a good one, 4-2 Bulldogs on top of Hope.
For the Bulldogs in the bottom of the 7th, they get 1 run. On 1 hit, there were no errors.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
It'll be Brant Kim opening up things for Hope here at the top of the 8th.
Leading off for the Dutchman in the top of the 8th inning is shortstop number 10, Brant Kim.
Anoin back on the mound for Adrian. Came in a bases-loaded jam, had that controversial hit by pitch on Mayday in the top of the 7th, but then came right back to get a big ground out, which kept the lead at 1, and then Adrian was able to scratch across one themselves the next half inning as he will hurl in strike 1. Finding the strike zone, 1 and 2. It's Kim, Sturzma, and Barrett due up for Hope in the top of the 8th. 1-2, miss low and outside, 2-2. Reaching there was Kim. Just did barely get enough to push it foul out of play.
Okay.
This one gets away on the 2-2 pitch. As Hanoian went inside, it went too far inside. Brant Kim will trot over to first, and a leadoff hit by pitch.
Now batting, left fielder number 4, Robbie Sturzma.
Showing bunt, pulls back as this one missed inside. Adrian went small ball last inning as Valentine bunted over Easton Rogers to second after he got on with a leadoff walk as this one lined over to third. Might have had 2. Instead, they'll get none as this one's going to chop over to Valentine. He couldn't stop it. Runners now will both be safe at second and third as that's Kim and Sturzma. As it was Miranda who initially at third made the stop. Had possibly a chance for 2, but bobbled it, then went over to first to Valentine and skipped it in. As it got away from Valentine there, and Kim and Sturzma advanced to third and second. Still nobody out for Adrian College.
And the Bulldogs now facing some adversity of their own doing here because that was a tailor-made double play ball right there. If Miranda gets it cleanly and makes the throw to second base, they would have easily got Sturzma at first, or at least had time to do it. But as it is, it's runners at second and third and nobody out here in the 8th inning.
So danger brewing again for Adrian College as it's Grant Barrett taking a first pitch strike on the outside part of the plate.
The batter is first baseman number 8, Grant Barrett.
Chop just over the head of Hanoian, and a diving stop by Miller, which will save 1 run. As Miller with a great play to keep that on the infield. 1 run scores. That was Kim, but Sturzma might have been able to round third and score as well if Miller didn't stop that one from rolling into center.
Now batting the catcher number 7, Caleb Regan.
So still no outs, though, and runners on the corner.
And once again, we've seen this is just how it's been going for the Bulldogs this season. I mean, you think back to Goods' line shot that the shortstop just caught with a little bit of a snow cone coming out of his glove, and now this one just over the head of Hanoian, and it gets him a run.
Foul ball That one might have clipped Regan in the foot. Oh, 2 with Barrett at first, Sturzma at third. Regan needing a little extra time to work this out of his, work the pain out of his left foot.
It's been another recurring theme this year at Nicolay Field is guys hitting the ball off their foot. Seems like it happens once or twice every game all of a sudden.
Regan back in the box. 0-2, just outside. Honoin wanted that one badly instead. Regan stays in there, and it's 1-2. This one, good job by Johnson to stop and not let it go to the backstop. As swiping second, it will be Grant Barrett without a throw. So that will take away the double play possibility. 2-2 still. Nobody out for Adrian College. Honoin missed inside. 3-2 for Nolan Gardner. He's got the tying run at third. He's got the leading run at second as well. Honoin just missed. Adrian wanted strike 3. They didn't get it. Now the bases are walked loaded with nobody out.
Now batting the second baseman, number 6, Nolan Gardner.
So we're going to get another mound visit before Nolan Gardner steps in, as we're going to get a pitching change here in a crucial moment. Bases are loaded for Hope. They trail by 1 but have nobody out here in the top of the 8th. Stick with us here on Adrian College TV.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Adrian College Television would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Carlton Lodge of Adrian. Carlton Lodge is sponsoring all ACTV broadcasts during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee in Adrian, Carlton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated indoor and outdoor pool, along with a 24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the 9th, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Bulldogs is number 39, Michael Swanson. Swanson in place of Jacob Honoin.
As Michael Swanson now gets his last warm-up pitch
Once again, the Hope batter is second baseman, number 6, Nolan Gardner.
Base is juiced. Nobody out. Hope down 1 in the top of the 8th. As Swanson misfires on the first pitch. Sturzma's on third, Barrett on second, Regan on first. 1-0. Strike one on a big pitch there from Michael Swanson. Outside 2-1.
And Swanson seems to be trying to work Gardner on that outside corner.
Went back to it. Fouled off. 2-2. Al Money is on deck, and then Spencer Cable in the top of the lineup would follow him. 2-2.
Right now, Swanson's looking for that last strike here to keep the runners where they're at.
2-2. He got him on strikes. A big called third strike for Michael Swanson. One away in the top of the 8th. So now Hope's third base coach not a fan of that called third strike on Nolan Gardner.
Now batting, third baseman number 2, Al Money.
Now you get a ground ball and you can end the inning with one pitch for Swanson. Easier said than done to do that though. One away, bases loaded, and that one will hit Money and bring in the tying run here in the top of the 8th. The second run that has came in for Hope off a hit by pitch.
Well,
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the 9th, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Matt Kibbe, the current student body president here at Adrian College. I chose AC because the campus simply feels like home. Everywhere I go, I know the amenities are there to help me succeed and get to the next level in my career. If you want to see what Adrian College has to offer, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Bulldog fans connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of one of the most magical times in your life. A time of great significance, of growth, introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time that you will always look back on as very special years. Never experienced before you arrived today and never replicated after you leave.
Time of that game will be 4 p.m.
And folks, we're back, and in one of the more bizarre things you'll see, the hit by pitch off of that deflected off of Al Money, unfortunately went into the umpire, and he is now unable to continue officiating this game. So it will be a halted contest, which means that the next time these two teams will meet, they will, which is scheduled for a doubleheader, they will finish out this game first. So it will resume once these two teams meet again. Top of the 8th, bases loaded, with Spencer Cable in the batter's box for Hope. So an unfortunate ending to this. Bulldogs and Hope are in a tight one, 4-4, which will be halted until the next time these two teams will meet. Thank you for everyone tuning into Adrian College TV. Make sure to subscribe to Adrian College TV on YouTube, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. We got a close one, 4-4, halted, and we will resume play once these two teams meet again. So thank you for everyone for tuning in, and have a wonderful rest of your night.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks. Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions. At Docking Stadium, fans watch soccer, lacrosse, football, and more. Just a few hundred yards away, Adrian College's basketball teams compete. In addition to basketball, fans can enjoy wrestling, acro and tumbling, and volleyball here. We also have a state-of-the-art weight room available to all of our students. When things heat up too much on campus, you can cool off with our ice sports. Our NCAA ice hockey teams are constantly battling in the national playoffs. Just a quick walk down the service drive, we feature one of the best baseball and softball programs in the nation at our level. Soon you'll be able to cross the street and watch men's and women's rugby take to the pitch as well. Our rowing, crew, and top-ranked bass fishing programs compete out of the Adrian College Boathouse, a gorgeous facility just a 15-minute drive north on Devil's Lake. Our students know how to relax in their downtime. When they're not out and about, we have dozens of housing options on campus. With apartments right in the mix of things, you can pick what works best for you. We've also recently renovated a few of our housing options. Adrian College is a Methodist-affiliated institution that has been changing lives since 1859. The modern liberal arts education offered by our faculty is unrivaled. We can't wait to have you on campus and show you around. Visit adrian.edu to schedule a full campus visit today. We'll see you soon.
Adrian College Television would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Carlton Lodge of Adrian. Carlton Lodge is sponsoring all ACTV broadcasts during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee in Adrian, Carlton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated indoor and outdoor pool, along with a 24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television.